Do you want to know how to create great content? Well, great content starts with great topics that resonate with your audience. If you want to discover how to create the best content that your audience will go absolutely nuts for, you've got to join me for this edition of the Inside BS Show. Hey now, it's Dave Lorenzo. I'm the godfather of growth, and today we're talking about how to create great content for your marketing. And I'm going to give you the 4 questions you should ask yourself. And these questions, if you answer them appropriately, if you answer them correctly, will help you create the best possible content for your marketing material. I don't care if you're making videos, if you're writing articles, if you're doing posts for your website or for LinkedIn. It doesn't matter. If you're looking for great topics for speeches, answering these 4 questions will help you. This is the best shortcut I can give you for content marketing. Here we go. Question number 1 for creating great content. What questions do your best clients ask you? What questions do your best clients ask you? I carry around a notebook, and in that notebook, I write down every question somebody asks me. And if my best clients ask me that question, I star it and I highlight it. Why? Because when I discover that my best clients are asking me the same questions, the clients are asking questions similar to each other, that's a question I need to answer in an article, in a video, on a podcast, or in a speech. When multiple clients are asking the same questions, you're on to something. That's a great topic for your content, for your marketing. I do education-based marketing, and when clients ask questions, writing out those questions and the answers is a fantastic article. Answering the questions in a video is great. Answering the questions on a podcast is fantastic. This podcast is titled How to Create Great Content for Your Marketing, and it came right from a question that a client asked me. How do I create great content for my marketing? Answering that question is the first step in your path to creating great marketing content. Question number 2 to ask yourself, if you're going to create great content, what problems do your clients bring to you? You provide solutions as a service, or you provide solutions with your products. Writing about the problem and how bad it can get is a great way to get clients to come to you. Question number 3, what goals do your clients all have in common? If your clients all share the same goals, you're onto something, and you should write about that. Achieving those goals is a great topic. So I'll give you an example. In Exit Success Lab, we deal with a lot of managed service providers, and the goal they all have is to be sold to private equity funds. So most of the time, when we meet a managed service provider, they ask us, what can we do to get ready to be sold to a private equity fund? Well, that's a great article, how to sell a managed service provider company to private equity. It's a great video. It's a great speech. Great, 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 because they all share the same goal. When your clients all share the same goal, you write articles about it. Okay, number 4, who or what do all of your clients hate? Who or what do all of your clients hate? If all of your clients hate the same thing, you should write articles about that. It demonstrates that you have an affinity with them, you understand them. Understanding who they hate, knowing who they hate, writing about it, making videos about it, giving speeches about that, or making your speech incorporate who they hate or what they hate is a big, big deal, because it makes a connection. It makes an emotional connection. That's what an affinity is. It makes an emotional connection with the client. So these 4 questions that you ask yourself are the questions that will ultimately help you create good marketing content. Question number 1, what questions do your clients ask you? Question number 2, what problems do your clients bring to you? Question number 3, what goals do your clients all have in common? Question number 4, who or what do all your clients hate? These 4 things can be incorporated into your content creation process. Now, you can incorporate multiple aspects of each of these into your marketing, or you can incorporate just one. So, for example, if you're writing an article and you're answering your client's most common questions, you can also incorporate who they hate into the answer. That's great. So if one of your client's most common questions is, what are the 3 things I need to do as a result of the new law? Then you can answer that question by giving them the 3 things they need to do in order to comply with the new law, but also rail against the overregulation by the local government for putting the law into place in the first place. These 4 questions are not only the secret to content marketing, they're also the secret to you connecting with your clients on an emotional level. And I kind of buried the lead there, although I mentioned it previously. Content marketing, even educational marketing, also should include connecting with your clients on an emotional level. You see, the client's decision to work with you is an emotional decision, and they back that decision with logic. You may think that clients sit down and they make out a little T-chart, and on the left side they have the pros of working with you, and on the right side they have the cons of working with you. See, that was created by Benjamin Franklin, and he used to do that with every important decision he made, and he taught it over and over again to people. So it's called the Benjamin Franklin procedure. And nobody really does this. They say they do it, but at the end of the day, people are more likely to make decisions based on how they feel and then use the logic to justify them. So this idea of connecting with your clients on an emotional level by, number 1, answering their questions, number 2, talking about their problems and telling them that you have the solution to their problems and giving them some thoughts on your solutions to their problems, helping them achieve their goals, and then aligning with them on the side of the people they hate or on the side of going after the people they hate. These things are the things you use to make emotional connections with people in your content marketing. Answer these 4 questions when you're thinking about your topics for your videos, for your podcasts, for your articles, and for your posts, and you will notice that your content begins to connect with people like never before. I'm Dave Lorenzo. I'm the Godfather of Growth, and I'm here with you every day at 6 a.m. Join me again tomorrow for another edition of our show where I will answer your question, or maybe I will help you with your problems, or maybe I will work with you to achieve a goal, or maybe we'll just talk about somebody we both hate. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Until then, here's hoping you make a great living and live a great life. Thanks for listening to this edition of the Inside BS Show. My name is Dave Lorenzo. If you'd like to apply to be a part of our community, please join us by completing your application directly with me on the phone. You can call me at 786-436-1986, 786-436-1986. I can't wait to speak with you. Join us by calling me today.